I didn't see you there. That's called acting. Well, I had this idea where I was just gonna do one long shot like I just did and never say anything, but I'm bored and I need to catch my breath. Mostly I need to catch my breath. So today it's 71 degrees in the St. Louis metro area, which means I'm actually in St. Charles County. And the skate park, other than that spot right there over my shoulder, is dry. It had some leaves on it that I brushed off, you know, because I work here. And I haven't been out there yet, but it does appear to be dry. That's a problem this time of year when it gets warm. You get your humidity, your dew point, causes condensation. But so far, pretty cool. And it's 71, I think. It's like, come on, it's December. Can't beat that. I was able to do rock and rolls on the little quarter at Elm yesterday, so I'm thinking I can still do them here, even though my back hurts. Not really a topic, I'll just whine about this. My back's been really messed up for the last month and a half or so. Too much sitting and not enough skating. Oh, and by the way, it's super windy today, like 20-mile-an-hour winds. So I think that probably helped with the condensation. You know, one or the other. I'll take the wind over can't skate because it's too wet. All right, let's see if I can do a rock and roll. So far the answer is no. The thing is, I wasn't able to do them from like 2012 until a month or so ago here. So that was something. So I guess that leads me to the topic I was sort of mulling over. Seen a few like older pro dudes online talking about, you know, frustration, not being able to do stuff you were able to do. Yeah, no kidding. But I think what helps me is that I was at best mediocre to begin with, so it's not like I had any real expectations other than my own on me. But when parks started popping up in 02, 03, I guess, well, yes, Ramp Riders 99, 2000, something like that. I mean, I thought about how, man, it'd be great if I could still do indies, but I couldn't reach my board. So I was fine with just, you know, backside grinds. I was fine carving around, doing whatever I did. And then skating here too, I was able to skate the big bowl, which that went away for the last time in 2014. It was downhill for basically 2012 till beginning of 14. So I'll go into the whole thing. But anybody that's ever skated with me, you can just fast forward because you've heard me whine about this before. But so inner ear problem, messed everything up. By 2014 I lost kick turns, but I just kept skating thinking that my brain would just rewire around it, which was kind of true. Saw a bunch of different doctors, and one of them finally just said even if we could figure it out, we couldn't fix it. So, but there is definitely a problem. They put me in this thing and tilted me around, and they're like, yep, you definitely got a problem. It's on your right side, which made sense because that's my back leg. So yeah, I can't skate the big bowl like I used to, but now at least I can skate this better than I could in 2014 or 15 or even 16 for that matter. So I've got that going for me. So you know, it's everybody's different level. I mean, there's plenty of people my age and older that are still able to do what they were able to do 10 years ago even, but that's just how it is for me. But the only real advice I have is no matter what, just keep skating. Like, it never occurred to me to quit. Like, even if I was throwing my skateboard around super frustrated and like beyond bummed out, it never occurred to me like, oh, I guess I'm done skating. It never even crossed my mind. So there's that. So now I'm gonna keep trying to do rock and rolls on here, where I finally learned them again the other day, but you know, who knows. My back is really sore, and it is slightly different than the quarter pipe at Elm. Anyway, so that was my topic, I guess, which wasn't exactly in-depth, was it? Basically, my advice again is just no matter what, just keep skating. I guess if it's not fun to you anymore, I guess I mean that's where I think it like a lot of people, like if they're really, really good and then all of a sudden you can't do a backside air, I can see how that would be even worse than what I went through. But I don't know, man. I don't think, even if I was at that point, as long as, like I've always said, even like when I was 40, 17 years ago, I was like, even if I'm just down to like skating around parking lots and skating a curb or something, as long as I can still roll around, I'll keep skating. And I'm glad to report that was true. I wasn't just saying that. And 12-year-old me is happy, because 12-year-old me said, I'll skate even when I'm 40, so I'm way past that. So 12-year-old me is satisfied. I think maybe 22-year-old me was probably at my peak. So I don't know how he feels. I think he's just glad I'm still skating. So yeah, let's see if I can do a rock and roll here. I got that. Right then, I got to the center of the Tootsie Pop. Definitely there's an age demographic that's going to get that, and many that don't. But anyway, so there you go. 3 in a row, it counts. Okay, so back to my my topic. Don't misunderstand that it was easy. It was like super dark. Even though I never thought about quitting, it was bad. Like I knew I was going through like the stages of grief and anger lasted the longest, but I kept telling myself I can't accept it. Let's not accept this, because we accept it, then it's over. But that's kind of where I ended up. You know, I got my grinds back in there at least. I can roll around Elm with some sort of confidence. So, you know, it's better than it was, but I'm not back to where I want to be by any stretch, where I was. Grinding the deep end of that bowl now that there's tile and coping finally. How many times did I skate there after skating any place else with tile and coping and wishing it was there, and now it is, and I can't even get above the scum line, which is just as well, it's full of leaves. So yes, that's all I really had more to say, was that I didn't want anyone to think it was easy. It's not easy. Just keep skating, and as long as it's fun. And it didn't look fun, I'm sure, to the to the I don't want to say uneducated, but the non-skater, let's say. I mean, as much as I was throwing my board around and just angry at just not being able to do the kick turn, because that was the worst. Imagine getting up to walk across the room and not being able to, because somehow you forgot how to. Something you've done a million times. But it's better than it was, so I'll take it. I mean, I'm just gonna keep right on skating. Knock wood, as they say. All right, what's it look like behind me? Let's find out. I don't know if the camera picked it up or not, but I definitely hit a rock or something. I heard it. All right then, let's do my, whoa, it's really windy now. Let's do my favorite new thing over here. What doesn't belong in a skate park? Tiny rocks. That was some Neil Blender artwork for the skate supply company in San Diego, which is pretty much why I bought it. the takeaway is, for me, don't quit skating, even when you're in the darkest place ever. Just keep skating, and sooner or later, you'll get something back eventually. It may not be what you had or what you wanted, but you'll get something. Sometimes nothing is a